Hey, welcome to PR Learning Lab. My name is Simran Naudial and today in this tutorial I will show you that how to create seamless patterns in Adobe Illustrator. I use this method for most of my patterns. I think you have more control over the design with this method. So let's start. My artboard is of 3 inches by 3 inches. But no matter what size you choose, just make sure that you have a square. So the width and height have to be equal. So this is my graphics. So first we are going to create a pattern that has a background. And after that we will create a pattern with a transparent background. So when you create a pattern, you have to make sure that the graphics are on the top of your artboard have to be duplicated on the bottom. And same goes for the graphics that are on the left side. They also have to be duplicated on the right side. So keep this in mind when you arrange your items. Now, I also want to duplicate them because I don't think there are enough graphics for a pattern. So I'm going to first select all of them and then I'm going to use the reflect tool. Just right click after selecting and here go to transform and reflect. I'm going to use the vertical reflect and check the preview on and click on copy to duplicate the items like this. In Illustrator, to make patterns, it is important to have the items that hang over the edge of the artboard. So, first I am going to add graphics on the top and then on the left side. So, I am going to add them here randomly, like this. Now, we can also add items in the middle of the artboard. Careful not to add items on the right border and on the bottom now. So when you are happy with your pattern, now we are going to add items to the right and the bottom. So to copy the items, we are going to use the move tool. So just select the item that overhang the artboard and then simply right click. Here transform and move. This will open the move menu. So make sure the preview is checked. We are going to move them horizontally. So enter the size of your artboard as the horizontal value, that is 3. And because we don't want to move them up or down, just enter 0 in the vertical box. Now just click copy to duplicate them like this. Now we are going to do the same for the items that are on the top. So just select them and right click, go to transform and move. So now we don't want to move them horizontally. So we are going to enter 0 and the vertical value will be 3. Now press copy again to duplicate them. Okay, so now I think this pattern is perfect. So I am going to select all of the items and group them. Just right click and group. Or you can simply press Ctrl G to group the items together. So now you can see that they all are grouped together. So the pattern is basically finished at this step. But I want to add a background. So I am going to select the rectangle tool and I am going to remove the stroke and select the fill color. So now as the rectangle tool is selected, just click once on your artboard and now enter the size of the artboard. So mine is 3 by 3 inches. Press OK to create the rectangle. So it's very important that you add the background to perfectly add it over the artboard. Because if you have just a tiny little white area, we are going to see that in the final pattern. So to make sure that the background and artboard are perfectly aligned, I use the Align tool. So if you don't have it in the toolbar, you can open the Align tool from the window. And here, Align. So I am just going to center it horizontally and then center it vertically. Like this. So now all we have left to do is set the background to the back. So just select the background, then right click, go to arrange and click send to back. Like this. Now the next step is to create a bounding box. To create a bounding box, just duplicate the background. So I'm going to copy it. So to copy the background, just select the background and go to edit and click copy. The shortcut to copy the object is Ctrl C. And now I'm going to paste it in the back. Go to edit and click paste in back. The shortcut for this is Ctrl B. So if you go to the layers panel, you can see there is another rectangle at the bottom of the panel. So now I am going to remove its fill. Just select the rectangle and click here. Now we have another empty square that is going to act as our bounding box. Now just select all of them and drag everything to the swatches panel. Like this. Now let's see how our pattern looks. I am going to select the pattern swatch and then make a rectangle. Like this. So this is how our pattern look like. I think it looks great. So this is the seamless pattern. Now Just select the transparent background from the layer and then select the pattern. Remember not to select the fill color background. Now just drag them again to swatches. Now again let's see how our pattern looks. I am going to select the pattern swatch and then make a rectangle or any shape you can make like this. So now we have two seamless patterns. First is with the background and another one is with the transparent background. Any shape you can make like this. So this is how you can create seamless pattern. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.